Hi, in this video I will have a closer look at a lure fishing rod which is called Tsurinoya Clever. So yeah, river is just behind me. Let's see if we can catch some fish fast. Okay, I'm pretty certain there is like a little bit deeper hole there. So let's see, if we can get there. Maybe get a bite as well. Well, I'm looking really for maybe one cast. Just saw a small trout. There is one, but it's tiny. It's like tiny. Probably my lure will be too big for them. Just chucked in. Actually, it looked. That was awesome. Where are you, little trout? Got him. I saw you, buddy. Chucked behind him actually, and he turned around, and yeah, nailed that lure. Bobblers, I'm using bobblers, okay. Just very weird angle, but yep, that's it. Baby fish, beautiful though. Thank you. We are off the mark. Just barely, managed to land them, but again, good positioning. And yeah, we have the mark. Rod handled that small fish nicely, and hopefully if I will find some bigger ones, it will handle them too. Well, I know it will, so yeah, let's find them. Right, what we're dealing with here, that's a Tsurinoya Clever, it's called. And they have model which is called S522 light, so 5 feet 2 inches. And lure declared from 2 to 7 grams, line from 2.5 to 6 pounds. But I would say this rod can cast from under 1 gram quite easily actually, and this is what I'm using today. That's a 0.8 gram chickhead with a tiny lure. So, and it casts, this lure quite far, about 20 meters you can get out of it, and it weighs probably 1.1 gram, something like that, total weight of my lure. So under 1 gram it casts probably 15 meters, 18 meters, something like that, like comfortably. So yeah, now let's have a look at the handle. As you can see, it's very short handle. From the end to the start of the reel seat would be about probably 15 centimeters. It has cork bit here and kinda hard rubber or soft plastic, not too sure, on the end here, so nice and durable. Then the reel seat is Fuji. Not sure if you can see it, but it says here Fuji. And the reel seat is very nice. It's kind of like rubberized, if you like, so when you're touching it, it's warm and it's not slippery. So probably that's the first rod I'm seeing with such a handle, rubberized kind of plastic, so very nice. Then it has like a carbon effect, maybe not even an effect, but carbon itself on the screw here. Again, quite comfortable to me, and nothing really digs into my finger when I hold it just like that. Nice and compact. Then it has Fuji guides. It has one guide on the butt section, obviously that's a 2-piece rod, and then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 8 guides in total, and they are all Fuji. Also, talking about the tip, it's hollow, it's not solid, so it's like a tube, if you like. It's going right from the butt, and no solid section. Now let's quickly talk about those pink threads used for the guides and trimmings. At first I was thinking why they did that, it just looks stupid, but to my understanding, it's quite clever actually, hence the name Clever. So basically, when you are going through the bush, when trout fishing, for example, you will find yourself in the situations where you will be bumping your rod because you can't see it that well into those bushes and risking to break your rod. And when it's so well visible, actually it helps. And I noticed that quite a few times, you know, you are just going through the bushes and you can see where your rod is and you can protect your tip. So yeah, very, very nice to see that, and it's quite practical, even though it might look stupid. Then I will quickly show the action of the rod or recovery time. So basically the recovery looks like that. I mean, I'm shaking as much as I can, so good to see that it's, I would say the recovery is quite quick on this rod. Then when it comes to the action, I would say it's medium fast. It's not, definitely not fast. It's medium fast in my opinion. But then this rod has capabilities to land very big fish. See, because the blank is very slim and thin, it bends quite well, you know, like almost from here I would say it starts bending, you know, under a little bit of pressure, like more pressure if you like, and you know, it will absorb all those lunges from the fish. Also, I will mention this, that I have here older version. They used the same blank as far as I know, but they changed the color of those trimmings. They went with even brighter one, Tsurinoya. So but the blanks are the same, and you can get quite a few versions of this rod, and you can get spinning version and casting version as well. So in my opinion, this rod is really a Trout Special. Now when it comes to the reel set, or the reel which should go with this rod, so as the handle is so short, it will be quite difficult to get that balance right. So I have here Daiwa Tatula with ballistic spool, so it will be about 170 grams, and the balance is here. But again, as the handle is so short, almost it does not matter what you will put onto this rod. So but the lighter you will go, obviously the lighter tool will be to catch a fish. So, and the weight of this particular model, if I remember correctly, is about 85 grams, so nice and light. So yeah, let's catch a few more fish on it now. Quick check here. I did see that fish follow my lure. Are you staying on, Mr. Trout? Yep. Again, second little baby of a day. I mean, they are not super tiny, but I'm not trying to catch something very big today in any case. Yeah, nice little brownie, very wriggly. Okay, go back. Okay. Yep, fish is back. Right, whilst I'm approaching tasty looking bit, also I'll mention this guy that this video is not sponsored at all. I paid for this rod out of my own pocket, so yeah, have no relationships with Tsurinoya at all. I just think that the rods, most of them, are very, very high quality. Like, for example, all the epoxy layers, they almost like on high-end Japanese rods. I mean, you won't find any excess or lack of the epoxy. I mean, the quality is just ridiculous. And the carbon used for the blank for this one is, I believe, Toray 30 ton, so high quality carbon used as well. So hence I can easily recommend this rod, this particular one, and other rods from this series to any trout fisherman really, and they do work very well with tiny jig heads, and also very, very well with tiny hard lures, spinners, blades, minnows, those types of lures. No fish in here. Come on. I did everything okay in here. I fished well this little area, but just I approached it nice and quiet. And I'm casting upstream. Maybe now. No, nothing's there. Just no fish. Okay, this is proper little spot. No fish though, just look, finally, a little bigger fish as well. Well, I said bigger, not really, the same, about 20 centimeter fish, just hooked, just see how they're feeding today, but this rod, you know, just handles them still. Okay, thank you little baby. Right at the end, when I was thinking what's happening, why I'm not getting a bite, but then I did. So yeah, I had a few bites, but when I did not hook a fish, but once I hook a fish, this rod lands every single fish for me, at least so far, you know. Obviously I have sharp, fine wire hook if I hook them, most likely, even though it's babbler still, I mean, but if I get a hook set, then it stays on. Nice, come on you fish. That was nice cast. Very, very nice. Ooh, that was aggressive take. That fish is digging, still in the bag. Nice little area, couple of fish. Nothing big, but as I say, this rod will handle big fish just nice and perfect. And I had in the past quite a nice trout on this rod, some big chub as well. It's definitely capable of landing, you know, everything for ya, big and small fish. Wow, this one nailed that lure. Okay, so I will need to grab my tool just to make sure that fish would survive, you know. I will put it in the water whilst I look for my tool. It was actually unhooked itself. I just could not pull out that hook because it was kind of snagged, but not hooked anymore. This looks nice. Let's see if we can winkle out a fish from here. We can immediately. Good little swing, nicer fish, I think. Can land them. Just, yeah, just a little bit longer. Just look at the colors on this one. Hooked in the, just in the lips there. Stop, Mr. Brownie. Yeah, Bobless, give back my lure, thank you. Yeah, it's going very, very well, plenty of bites. Let's see if we can nail another one from there. Nice flick, right by the bushes. Yep, there was one. How is that even possible? Very tiny one though. But yeah, fish is a fish. I really lost count how many of them I had today. This one ate that little bug of mine. Give back my bug. They do have quite sharp teeth on the tongue actually, those trout. Productive little spot. Dog, 2 casts, 2 bites, 2 fish on the bank. Nothing, but there will be a fish in there. Here it is, okay. Haha, first fish which came off actually. But in a way it's a good thing because it's quite a high bank, you know. So I would have lifted it out of the water and it would be a risk fish dropping into the grass, to the nettles and stuff. Let's check that hook. No, hook seems to be still okay. still with trout fishing, especially small trout fishing, no matter what you will do, you will lose a lot of them. And in my opinion, this rod is working beautifully today, just first fish which came off, which was hooked, and it came off. Okay, oh, that's a little bit nicer one, just look. Okay, let's land them that way. Yeah, probably a little bit longer than the rest of them today. Yeah, over 20, probably 25 centimeters. This one will be. Stop biting me, Mr. Trout. Aye. Okay, Mr. Trout. So yeah, this one stayed on and ended up in the bag. Yeah, the tip, as you can see, is nice and sensitive. You can really work it, so it would. This rod is suitable for light jigging as well, quite easily. It's sensitive enough. All the bites are right there. Okay, that will be my last cast, guys. Whether I will catch something, what a cast, that was perfect. So in any case, no take, but that's the last cast as promised. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.